What's up, guys? Brett Medlock here today with Greg Vargas.
Back at it again, Brett.
Once again. We've been making E3 videos at E3 2019, and we just played Watch Dogs Legion, and my God, did it impress.
Yeah, and this is actually, I've never played a Watch Dogs game before
I barely
this.
played Watch Dogs.
And so, but it just like, I mean, there was so much shit happening. I don't know. This is like, why have I been dodging this series or this franchise for this long?
It seems like similar to Assassin's Creed, like from the original onto 2, they really had to hone in on what the first one did great at, and that's what it seems like this series continues to do with every iteration.
Yeah, and like one of the things so when I sat down for the demo, we both had somebody walking us through.
Yeah.
And
the creative director was helping me.
It sucks to be you. But they told us a little bit just how, the previous games were, they had this profile system and you could look at characters, NPCs in the world, and this was their take on kind of tying that all together and making it a mechanic in the game and making it part of the game realistically.
Yeah, so I had a few worries going into this, and they do something that solves all my issues. So I thought no way in hell is every character in this town playable with a different voice actor, a different voice, different personality. So whenever you access a person's life, that's whenever it creates this life for them. They don't already have it until you analyze them. The game gives them their life, and then you find out their schedule throughout the entire week, through their daily life. And with the voice stuff, yes, some characters do technically have the same voice, but they modulize them.
Oh, really?
Yes, some will be higher and lower, but you'll never hear the same exact voice. There's different voice actors, there's different scripts for each character, and they modulate them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
I was wondering how they were able to pull off such a huge task. This is a big
so
project.
Ambitious.
Just think about that. They've made this experience, to have all these different characters, and kind of going back off what you said about how you learn more about their lives. So in the demo, they had it where you could basically speed up the process where you start to recruit individuals to come to DedSec, and it's done through doing multiple different tasks. And they're either non-supporters or neutral position, or have expressed some interest in supporting in favor of DedSec. And so they sped up this process where it was put them in completely in favor of DedSec, and then opened up missions. But even at that's a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
Having all these smaller missions for each individual NPC, who then you can become playable later on. So it was just crazy.
Yeah, and one thing that I also liked was that I said the word randomly generated, when I talked about a character, and he quite took offense because it's not randomly generated; it's curated. So these aren't just random looking people or characters or personalities or lives that they live, but they're the exact ways that they wanted them to be.
Yeah, and I thought about that too. Kind of how it was shaping my idea of the game, especially after he said, once you recruit somebody, you have to physically push A, well, at least in this build, to recruit them. And then after that, then you can assign them, which class they're going to be, or which kind of
how they're going to do it.
If they were going to be a hacker, if they were going to have more physical attributes to them.
Yeah.
Which I thought was you can build whatever kind of team that you want to build.
Yeah, you can have a team of grannies.
Yeah.
A team of grannies.
So I played the granny. Everybody saw the granny in the trailer. It was the funniest shit.
Yeah.
But I actually played her, and I jumped out of a 2-story window after beating up a group of people, security guards in this building, and erasing the file that I was supposed to get. But I did this, partial infiltration. But that's kind of cool to have that, where even the granny, the person who is aged, whatever you want to call them,
okay, we get it.
that she can still hold her own in a fight. She can slap the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
And she dropped a guy during my play session and then tased him on the ground. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah, I had someone who had the ability to, whenever they assassinated someone, they did it in this awesome John Wick style.
Oh, sick.
So I was like, oh, this is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more moves like that. I'm definitely going to lean into that type of fighter whenever I play.
And we only played, 45 minutes?
Yeah, and it flew by once again.
Oh, yeah.
So, this has been a lot of fun. We're going to play some more games. We're about to go play Ghost Recon what's it called?
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint. I almost said Point Break.
Say it with me. Breakpoint.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Brett Medlock, Greg Vargas here at E3 2019. We'll talk to you guys later.
Later.